shot, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more via. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself.
At power forward, at 6'6", number 1, Zion Williamson.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Anthony Simons out there at White. And it's Queta in at center. And for the Pelicans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Down low, and the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Brown. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, there's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. It's a three-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
Well, truth be told, they got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
And with his length, DeJounte Murray is a difficult matchup. Helps him get to that line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
Good on the second free throw. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Pass to Messi. Now Murray. He's looking for Messi and finds him. Good.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Tatum setting the pick for Simons. Over in the corner, White. 6 to shoot. A 3 ball. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Murray against Simons. Murray, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point lead. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they needed some extra time to get it done, but at the end of the day, a win's a win.
Murray now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Williamson against Tatum. A kick out to Simons. Oh, good with the triple. Pelicans trail by 6. To the middle. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Out to White. The 3. Sinks the triple. White's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
On your feet, make some noise. Put those hands together for your Pelicans dance team.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. Coming off a terrific season. He put up about 22 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 18 points. It's blocked. Here's Tatum. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Pass to Brown. To the inside. Here's Keita. The kick out to Tatum. 5 to shoot. And here's Brown outside. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight. Pelicans trail by 10. Now Williamson. Still scoreless. Takes it inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, good luck stopping Zion in the lane. He's a wrecking ball.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Here's Tatum, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Good on the bucket. 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
And it's blocked by Brown, and they're able to recover. Over in the corner, Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Murray, no good. Celtics leading by 8. Brown with it. Now defended by Williamson. Left side, Brown. Count it, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Poole against White. Pass to Murray. They set the screen. Back to Misi. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, I think Murray is at his most effective when he's focused on creating plays for others.
Now, here's Simon. Still without a basket. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Wow, it's like Simons has it on a string.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Pritchard, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Celtics second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 9.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And here is Murray. 5 points in the game. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 9-point game. Pass to Pritchard. Outside White. Celtics passing it around. Tatum against Poole. 18 feet out. Tatum no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Poole kicks to Williamson. Pass to Misi. Pritchard against Murray. And here's Poole for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And stand on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. The Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Back to you, Kevin.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you look at Zion. His combination of size, speed, and strength can be extremely difficult for a defense to have to deal with.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Jones checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. He hits the second from the line. And Stan, the NBA equivalent of a human wrecking ball, that is Zion Williamson. When he's on the floor, that is.
Well, absolutely. The only problem that Zion Williamson has really had in this league is staying healthy. He is virtually unstoppable going to the basket and an extremely underrated passer who creates a lot of great shots for himself and his teammates.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Williamson. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. To the paint. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:52 left to play here in the first. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Pritchard. Outside, Jones. Back to Alvarado. 4 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Jones. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Botkovich is checked in. Bays subbed in for Williamson. Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. Tatum down low. He's defended by Bay. Stolen. Hawkins against White. Jones for 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And he banks in the layup. And that's 15 points for Jason Tatum.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here's Hawkins. There's the screen. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is a go-to shot for Hawkins because he knows how dangerous he can be from downtown.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Tatum. Pass to White. Here's Pritchard. White setting the pick for Pritchard. Now here's Boucher. 5 on the clock. Tatum passes to White over Hawkins. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's the Boston Celtics riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the floor for Boston, Pritchard and White are their guards. There's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Garza in at the center position. White against Hawkins. Pass to Garza. And it falls over the rim and in. Garza's got his first bucket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Matkovic's shot is off.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
White finds Boucher. Nice ball movement by Boston. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Hawkins. Pelicans trail by 17. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Matkovic. Still yet to score. Here's Bay. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Boston leading by 17. And it's Hauser in the corner. Now here's White. 8 points for him. Back to Hauser. That three off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. Tries again. He lays it in. Matkovic has got his first 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's White. Boston, no good that time either. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Jones. Misses from short range. The Celtics have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Garza. Here's White. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown. White's got 11. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. The timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Bay. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. And Fernie Simons comes in for Pritchard. Mr. Williamson. Poole outside. Murray outside. Yep, that one goes in there. Murray's got 9 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans trail by 16. Murray scanning the floor. Misses the 3. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. To the inside. Here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Murray outside. Nice move. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Brown kicks to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Matkovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Here's Brown. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got 13.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Pass to Jones. Williamson outside. Simons against Murray. Shoots over Simon. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for the Pelicans. The Celtics also changing it up. Ours is checked in, and it's Tatum in for Sam Hauser. Brown deciding where to go with it. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it will be the last time we see it happen.
Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Poole. Here's Messi. On the wing, Murray. Covered by Simons. The 3. Here's Garza. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Garza's got his second bucket of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Back to Williamson. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. A beautiful reverse layup. Murray's got 15.
Well, this is what Coach wants to see. Murray's going after shots without any hesitation.
Outside, Simons. White, bounce pass. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Drills the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 19.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside, Simons. Back to Tatum. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
And that one falls for Tatum. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot-making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Jaylen Brown at the line for one.
And that one misses. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. You win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go. Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Garza. And here is Tatum. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Tatum's got 23 points.
Yeah, no question, Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Messi finds Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And staying an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
Free throw good, Murray. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kate is checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Pass to Messi. Murray down low, covered by Simons. Murray, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's Tatum, covered by Williamson. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Brown outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That's is game one of a 3-game road trip. Here's Murray. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And we've seen so much offensive growth from Murray. He's become a guy who can have nights like this.
Outside Tatum. Out to White. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
3 points.
Tatum's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Murray is screen on White. And here's Poole for 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the middle. And Keita gets it to go.
There's no argument that Tatum's at his best when he's distributing.
Murray with it. Shoots over Simon. Murray, good. Murray's got 21 in the game.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. All right, they're thinking about this shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the New Orleans Pelicans. Fellas, how would you respond if you were on the wrong end of a game like this?
I'm not sure because Shaq and I, we don't really have any first-hand experience with this, Ernest.
Yeah, we don't play that way. We're winners. And even if we did lose, we lost like winners, not like this.
Hold it. Lost like winners. What does that even mean? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. Changing gears here. How about what Jason Tatum was doing in that first half?
Well, Tatum, when he's rolling, I'm telling you guys, he could take you in any direction, from any spot, anywhere on the floor. He has every move at his disposal.
Not the Black Tornado.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans, trailing by 19. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the pivot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. 2 on the clock. Here's Murray. Got a piece of it. Simons against Murray. There's a screen. And Keita gets it to go. Keita's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Celtics. Murray outside. Good on the shot. Murray's got 23 points.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
Outside Tatum. For the 3. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Williamson, and it's blocked. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Queta. Chalk up 2 there. Queta's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Now Misi. Poole with no one around. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Tatum finds Simons. Down low, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Murray outside. And the layup is good. 25 points in the game.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Bounce pass from Tatum. Fires for 3. Misi grabs the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 21. Poole the pass to Murray. With the drive. Yep, that one goes. Murray's got 27. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Queta, defended by Misi. Pass to Queta. Lays it up off the glass. Queta's got 10.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Everybody in the building, on your feet. Here comes your Pelicans High Squad.
At Jason Tatum here. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Back to Murray. Pass to Williamson, puts up a 3. The rebound by Queta. Celtics leading by 21. Inside. Tatum draws the double. Queta the pass to Simons. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Williamson. 3 on the clock. The 11-footer, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Murray against Simons. Takes it off the glass. Murray's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Brown right side. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
Jaylen Brown.
One shot.
free throw good from Brown. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's Murray. The rebound by Queta.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
White dishes to Tatum. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 26 points.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Here's Murray. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Simons kicks to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Pelicans have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Spins. Williamson outside. White against Poole. Over White. The rebound by Simons. Simons has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Murray against Simons. Murray, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is. And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Jones checked in for Zion Williamson. And Brown drops them both. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. To stop the run. And it's blocked. Pass to Simons. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Murray, good.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Now Brown, 22 points for him. And it's Hauser in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Hauser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Jones kicks to Murray. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got 14 points now in the second half.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 5th is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
That one is off.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Matkovich is checked in. Bays subbed in for Trey Murphy. The Celtics also with a sub. Garza's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Murray, the pass to Bay. Now here's Jones. Murray outside. Over Pritchard. Murray, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Matkovich. In the corner, Murray with it. There's the screen. Got a hand on it. Brown outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hawkins comes in for Poole. And it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones with the bounce pass. Bay off target from three-point range.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Brown.
2 minutes.
.151 left to play here in the third. No good from 11 feet. And the Pelicans shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, Hawkins isn't just a scorer. He's also good at sharing the wealth.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Bay pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Alvarado up top. He's covered by Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Matkovich.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
Hawkins against Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Shireman's checked in. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Williamson against Boucher. Bucket is good. Williamson's got 5.
Well, look, it's not just dunks for Zion inside. He's got great touch in there as well.
Pass to Hauser. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Here's Boucher. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Boucher's got his second basket of the night.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Jones. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Boston. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Sam Hauser. Also Chris Boucher out there. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And here's Hawkins. Pass to Alvarado. Jones with the bounce pass. Williamson looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for New Orleans. Here's Pritchard. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Boucher sets a screen for Pritchard. Up and in on the layup. Pritchard's got 4 this quarter.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Williamson outside. Rejected by Gonzalez, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Faster substitution. Lineup. Walsh.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Clock at 6. Here's Hawkins. And the Pelicans miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pritchard with the ball. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Matkovic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Alvarado. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. They set the screen. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Garza. Pass to Pritchard. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Now Alvarado. To the paint. Here's Matkovic.
That's just another level to Zion's game that can make him even more lethal.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Out to the right wing. Now Pritchard takes a 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Jones kicks to Williamson. Pass to Matkovich. Now Hawkins, there's the triple, sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, Hawkins seems pretty confident shooting from any spot on the arc.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. Here's Walsh. Now Pritchard. He's defended by Alvarado. Pass to Hauser. The three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Williamson outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The shot by Pritchard, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jones kicks to Williamson. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on them.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Pritchard. Pelicans pull it in. DC's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Murray. Poole outside. Murray outside. And they recover it. Now Misi. Murray outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Celtics passing it around. Pass to Minot. Jacks up a three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. In the corner, Murray with it. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists in the game.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Murray cans the 12-footer. Murray's got 42 in the game.
Well, that can be a tough range, but Murray made it look routine.
Pass to Tillman. Now here's Williams, defended by Misi. Minot can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Pritchard against Murray. Over Pritchard. Murray dishes to Williamson, and it's blocked.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Pritchard against Murray. Pass to Minot. Here's Pritchard. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Minot can't get it to go. The Pelicans shooting about 47% here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Pritchard. Pritchard against Murray. Misses from close range. The Celtics had gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Pritchard against Murray. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Down low. Here's Tillman. That's a 2 from Pritchard. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job, whoever is hot, you know, getting them the ball and just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.